Welcome to my tour, everybody. This is the end of version 104. Next episode, we update to version 1011. We finished all goals for 104. This is how it began. I spawned here at the lake and really liked it with the hills around it. For me, when I spawn in the world, I have to like it immediately and have ideas for it. This is my spawn house. It was the first building I built. Let's go inside. This is my crafting and storage area. When I die, I respawn here. That's safe and directly in my storage. It's not much, but it's cozy. This is another exit. It's always good to have multiple exits in case one is blocked by monsters. In these chests I collected all the items for the museum before I built it. Now I stored a tons of redstone in them that I get. I don't know what to do with it yet though. But these are all the resources I have so far. Food also takes so much storage because it's not stackable. And you get so much saplings in this version. But that is good, because later on there's a bug where you can't get any saplings. This is my little fake bedroom. There are no beds yet, so no sleeping at night. Let's go see some more of my world. And mine is also what I usually set up very early. This was all very rough terrain, sand and dirt mixed everywhere. I cleaned it up quite a bit. That's another cute little lake that I want to decorate later. Follow me to my first mine. Little safety door. And down to bedrock. I like digging down to bedrock and branch mine peacefully, without having to cave or fight mobs. But this was not a good spot. I couldn't make it look neat and there was just lava everywhere. Up we go again. I really like this spot in the mountain here though for mine. Next on the list is the first nether bottle in this world. But don't get fooled. I called it a rune because I can't light it up yet. This is the second building I started, but it took me quite some time to finish. And for some reason, animals love to jump around on the roof. I don't have a lot of wheat. It's not a super efficient farm or anything. Mainly because harvesting takes some time if you do it like this. But otherwise I would lose all crops to being trampled over all the time. Here in the back I still need a lot of terraforming. And this is my most expensive building, the Museum for Alpha 104. I really like how the shape turned out. Let's have a look inside. I collected everything there is in Alpha 104, all blocks and all items. This is the redstone area. These are all the redstone components there are. There are no repeaters, hoppers, pistons or observers in the lot yet. How did that minecart get there? Oh well, that's Alpha. These are all the miscellaneous items. I even found a saddle in a spawner room. I wanted to make this building look expensive, so I chose hard to get blocks like wool for the floor and glass for the ceiling. These are the only two workbenches in Minecraft Alpha 104. This is the wood section. There's only one wood type, oak wood. There are also only those two stone variants. These are all the ore blocks and ores in the game so far. Sorry, Mr. King. Here are all the normal blocks in the game, so not much for builders at all. But I found mossy cobble. You can only find it in dungeons. I can't craft it yet, because there are no vines. And I had to grow the grass here for grass work, because there's no silk touch or enchanting yet. I didn't dare to place the TNT block down though. These are all the hostile mob drops so far. Zombie, creeper, skeleton, and spider. So these are all blocks in Minecraft so far. I think my buildings look pretty good for that. And all the plants and foods. All foods are obviously not stackable. The red mushroom is one of the rarest items in Alpha 104, and I always have a hard time finding it. These are all the complete tool sets. The wood pick is even my very first pick in this world. The bow is the only tool, or rather weapon, that doesn't lose durability. And obviously also a complete diamond set. I also have all the suits of armor. The leather armor is the first one I ever wore. Sadly, there are no armor stands yet, so I can only put them in chests. I love how the sun sets behind these hills. And rises over the lake right where my front door is. It's getting dark, so let's go see my second mine. This is where I found the spawner. This mine has a bit less lava, but lots of caves. And sadly, I also had to dig around the corner here, which is very uncomfortable for walking up and down the stairs. But as you see, again, too much lava, so I can't really branch more. I think there's another spawner in the cave up there. I haven't dared to go look for it though. This is how I usually lay out my mine. Big middle path and branches to the sides. This is where I set up the spawner. It's a zombie spawner. Guess what it drops? You stand in this corner. Then the zombies spawn and get pushed here by the water. From here I can reach them with my sword. The drops fall into the water and flow under the half slab where I pick them up. Here you just saw what they dropped. It's feathers. There's no zombie flesh yet and no chickens. But you can craft arrows with iron ingots, sticks and feathers from zombies. Wherever you put down torches, tons of passive mobs spawn. You can just punch the sheep for wool. And guess what you can craft with wool? That's right, that's where I get my leather armor. Because there are no cows or leather yet. I also started another third mine because this one was way too noisy. I don't know why, but I like the alpha sky more than in modern Minecraft. I get the feeling a little bit like when looking up to the real stars. Not in the city, but in the countryside, where you have dark nights and the stars are super bright. This bridge leads to my third mine. By the way, this is for a version for when we have big trees, and I already have them set up to grow here. Let's go see my third mine. I really like this little waterfall here. I want to keep it. Welcome to my third mine. Same pattern, but this time I could mine peacefully so far. Some emergency resources while mining. And storage for the stuff that I mine. And of course tons of animals to greet you. It's nothing special. I just mine until I hit lava. And I found almost all my diamonds here. Wow, I heard a spider close by. It's also night. Better be careful. Now my last building. This is a manual tree farm for 21 trees. Later I have to put glass blocks over them, so I don't get big trees that are a hassle to harvest. There's nothing in here because I haven't harvested often yet. I also like the view from up here. I think this is a good start for the long road we still have up ahead. The roof of my starter house is half made out of grass, because I wanted to try out something different, and I didn't have enough cobble yet for so many stone slabs. Later I will also make paths between the buildings. This is my suicide pillar. I used it for my first death, because one goal is to die for the first time in Alpha 104, and I didn't yet, so I wanted to do it where I can easily get my items back. Let's actually put a torch up there. This is my board for all the plans in a version. It has already all the new goals for Alpha 1011. I have all my goals in an Excel sheet, but I like to have them in Minecraft too, so I don't have to go look somewhere else while I'm playing. Alpha 104 is gonna be exciting. Get, for example, cows and reeds and clay. But this is it. Thank you all, and see you in Alpha 1011.